What up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. First and foremost, man, I just gotta thank y'all for a fantastic live this morning. When I say it was tough to get out the bed, like I woke up at like 7:50, like dang, bro. It's about 10 minutes before I gotta go live. Like most of the Army probably already got their Air Jordan 13 playoffs. Like they ain't busting. Like is the Army still gonna want to participate in this live? But man, we at one point almost had 2,000 members of the Army in a live this morning. So if y'all been missing the notifications, man, hit that notification bell to turn it off. Then hit it again and hit the refresh so that way you are staying in the algorithm, man. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up. We got over 1,000 thumbs up in the live this morning. So again, Army, I appreciate y'all. Now, what was low-key kind of the shocking news about the live was these joints actually moved. And man, I'm telling you, I could have sworn during the shock drop that Muggs wasn't really buying these up. Like, size 11 was the biggest size that was left during the shock drop, like 20 minutes after the shoes dropped. So I'm just like, man, these gonna sit. I'll be able to get my double up on swoosh. But Army, y'all know I had them early, and playoff 13s was definitely a must cop. Still my favorite OG Air Jordan 13 of all time. Now, Army, a lot of people was asking in the live, did I have any merch to match the playoff 13s? I do have my Chicago pinstripe shorts that go perfect with the Air Jordan 13 playoff. So if you do want those, man, make sure y'all hit me up. I don't know how many sizes I got left because they were moving on Whatnot, and I did move a couple pairs locally. So y'all hit me up if y'all do want to cop some of those Chicago shorts that I got. And also, I thought that it was going to be probably more pairs. At first, when we got on the live, someone was saying it was like 50,000 pairs that was going to be on Sneakers app. But it wound up being like 111,000. And as I was looking at the stock numbers, I was like, man, like even with 100,000 pairs of these playoff 13s, the numbers are still kind of low. Like the shoe size that had the most stock was a size 12 and a half. Like it was less than 5,000 size 11s. You know, like generally for a big release like something like this, we seeing 10,000 size 11s, 9,000 size 12s. But it was low key with slim pickings. Now we did have the shock drop. You know, JD Sport did exclusive access with Finish Line. So I'm just like, man, a decent amount of people got their pairs. Even some people still haven't even got their shock drop pairs. So I don't know what's going on with these, but I still wouldn't go spend crazy resale on these just yet. I think that you still could be able to waltz your way into the mall and maybe find like the smaller sizes, maybe 10 and a half and down. You may bump it to a size 11 or so, because if most people hit on Sneakers app, if they ain't trying to double up, they probably gonna leave that in-store pair. So I still say, do your footwork before you go out and pay crazy money for these. And on top of that, I feel like it's going to be plenty of restocks on the Air Jordan 13 playoff, just how it was with the playoff 12s. Like I said in the live, I want to say, man, as far as December 2022, they was doing restocks on the Air Jordan 12 playoff. So big GR, I think that these will still be circling around. So if you did take the L, you know, just be patient, man. We still got a lot of crazy stuff coming up in March as far as like, you know, the My Years. Hopefully the My Years hit on Sneakers app. We did touch bases on the video that I did yesterday as far as when Shuby got that email saying that the white pair in store, they didn't have any size 12s. Now, again, that was in store news. I'm not sure as far as the regular raffle go. Today might be the last day for me to do the raffle. I keep saying that I need to do it, so I'm going to make sure that I do enter in for my raffles, but we do know that the My Year website release is February 24th. But that's that, Army. It is something dope starting today with the Unbox app, and I definitely want y'all to hear about it. But Army, y'all know your boy always got something for you guys, man. And the Unbox app is doing something phenomenal for All-Star Weekend. And I know you guys have heard me talk about the Unbox app. It's basically an app where you have your entire collection at the palm of your hand. I got all my sneakers in there. It even gives me the value of what my collection is worth. Army, y'all can look at every shoe. I obviously got to update it because I have been adding shoes to my collection. I've been getting rid of shoes, so I know the value of my collection is a little bit off because I haven't updated it. But y'all can see my collection, I can see y'all collection. And the dope thing about Unbox app that they added was something called Swap the Cop, where you got plenty of shoes in your collection or in the vault that you're not wearing, you don't plan on wearing, and you can actually put those up in order to get one of the shoes that they have available for Swap the Cop. But that's general what we do for Swap the Cop. All-Star Weekend, we got some bangers, and there's something special that we're doing as well. Now, Army, Swap the Cop this weekend for All-Star Weekend is so crazy. I'm going to let y'all know. So, we got the Swap the Cop, and that will go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 18th. Two shoes that we got up for auction for the Swap the Cop is the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott, the Reverse Mocha, and the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Low Frag. So it's some bangers that will be available for Swap the Cop during All-Star Weekend. Now, for the people who have Unbox Plus, your service fees will be waived. So you saving some bread right now by being an Unbox Plus member, in which you already should be, Army, because there's so many perks that come along with being Unbox Plus. If you are not a member of Unbox Plus for All-Star Weekend, February 18th through February 19th, Unbox is doing 40% off. So you get a chance to become an Unbox Plus member, and you getting that additional 40% off, so you saving some more bread. The Unbox app is also doing an All-Star Weekend giveaway where they're giving away a pair of Air Jordan 13 playoff, a pair of my Unbreakable Shopgld pinstripe joints that go perfect with the playoff 13. My boy Seth Fowler is throwing in some of his socks from his brand as well, Army. So Unbox app is doing a massive giveaway this weekend. Now, Army, the winner of the giveaway must be a member of Unbox Protect or Unbox Plus. So again, they're doing that 40% off. So this is your chance right now to become an Unbox Plus member with that 40% off. And the winner of the giveaway will be announced on February 21st, Army. So again, if you got those sneakers in your collection that's just sitting over here collecting dust, or you know for sure that you would not wear them, just go ahead and throw them up for the bid on the Swap the Cop. Again, the Travis Frag Lows and the Travis Frag Reverse Mochas. You put in your bid and you get a chance at grabbing one of them coveted Air Jordan 1 Travis Scotts. And we know he finished with the ones after he dropped the olive joints in April. So, Army, the link to Unbox is in the description section below. Y'all heard everything. Good luck and happy bidding. Again, Army, make sure you click the link in the description section below so that way you can go ahead and enter for that Swap the Cop for the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Reverse Mochas and the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Frags. Now, let's check these out, Army. And I know y'all are thirsty for the Air Jordan 3 Wizard video. I promised y'all that I was going to post that joint on Sunday, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, Army, I got these in the mail yesterday from Sneakers app, and I love how Sneakers app got rid of the Just Steal It tape, but I ain't gonna lie, sometimes doing these things right here, these joints be getting messed up. I be having to go get a knife and actually open up the box, because if you rip these joints too fast, man, you're going to have a headache of a time trying to open up these sneaker boxes. But again, it was definitely good that Nike listened to us as far as getting rid of the Just Steal It tape. Now, this is my first time even seeing these joints in hand, and this was a decent little dub that I got on Sneakers app. And of course, Army, for the most part, y'all see the box. We were talking about this in a live earlier today, and we talked about it in a live yesterday. And it's the Air Jordan 4 Crafts. We got the Air Jordan 4 Retro SE. Colorway is Photon Dust, Pale Vanilla. This is a size 11. I don't know if these are going to be bought approved. Like, me seeing them in hand for the first time, I can honestly say that I do like these a lot better than the Air Jordan 4, what was them joints, the taupes that we got a few years back. Like, these are cool. Definitely a spring vibe. I can see these going up. Now, prices on these have gone down since these joints did drop. I know that the mom and pops in Chicago wind up getting some pairs in late, and they was actually selling pairs for retail. The mom and pop shops, like some of the mom and pop shops in Chicago, like once they get their pairs in after the drop, if they ain't like busting, you know, they're selling for a little bit over retail plus tax or whatever the case is. I'm glad that I did wind up hitting these on Sneakers app, because this was one of those releases that I talked about saying like, man, we might have found the cure to getting dubs on Sneakers app, because when these went live on Sneakers app, I didn't instantly enter for one of the phones. I want to say it was like 913 I entered for this, because the app was definitely glitching. There was a lot of people trying to go for these. The one that I entered at 913 wound up giving me this size 11 dub. So, Army, here's my first look at the crabs. They got, you know, some leather right here. I won't say it's like the nicest leather, but kind of like a leather that'll go on like a high 85. It don't have all that tumble. It's just a smooth leather. You do got your suede hits right here around the toe cap, going to like the side panel of the shoe. Got some on the upper. Now, if I'm looking correctly, man, like this material right here kind of got like that chap lip, like Air Jordan 4 tote vibe. So I ain't the biggest fan of that. And they took away the netting system on these joints right here. And you kind of got like a rectangle, like angle shape right here, man. So these are different. I can see these going up, man. Like, in my opinion, I like these better than the infrared 4s that they dropped last year. Like, these are better than some of the retro 4s that dropped last year. And since these are on the unique side, I feel like unique sneakers always go up. And Air Jordan 14s is a vibe right now. And the colorway ain't terrible from, like, even the wings right here. Like, I like the color blocking on these. Again, this is like a spring vibe shoe. So I can see spring, summertime, these joints really going up, Army. So, oh no. This is a hold for me right now. I wouldn't say that this is an instant sale. This is definitely a hold. I can see these joints going up eventually. But Army, as always, you got multiple materials on these Air Jordan 4s right here. So I gotta have my Rejuvenated water and stain repellent to make sure that I can protect, especially this suede around the toe cap, because this is a lighter color shoe. Make sure you spray your sneakers 6 to 8 inches apart, so that way the water and stain repellent can coat the entire shoe. Let it sit and dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're good to go. But generally, Army, it says that these last about 2 to 3 wears. I like to spray mine every single wear, just so I can get that full protection. Like I wore my Wave Runners yesterday. It was a little bit of snow outside Chicago, so I made sure I sprayed them down. By the time I got back home, man, them joints still looked it just like I took them out the box. And that water and stain repellent does your shoes well. And I got the link in the description section below for Rejuvenated, give you 10% off all Rejuvenated product, Army. So make sure you take advantage of that. And again, as of right now, Army, I will say that these are vote approved, but if I had an offer for a trade for these and it was a good offer, I probably will go ahead. Because, like, I can see myself wearing these, but I can't see myself wearing these right now, if that makes sense. Especially with all of the other fire that is dropping later on this year, Army. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Air Jordan 4 crafts. I know the majority of y'all already got y'all pairs in, so that's why I didn't go ahead and jump on the turntable for these. We didn't already say these already dropped. But keep an eye out for small little restocks in stores, Army. Like, you already know, when you walk into the store, you see a shoe sit. And that's one thing that I wish stores would slowly start to do, is put out like a blast email letting the customers know, like, hey, you know, your local Foot Locker, JD Sport just restocked on the Air Jordan 4 crafts. Make sure you come in tomorrow at 9 a.m. when the store opened up. Now, I know that may cause long lines, and that's just stuff that these stores don't want anymore, but I think it's fair for the sneaker community, because again, like, if you ain't got those connects in stores, you're not gonna know when they get their shipment in of shoes like this, Army. So again, just do what you gotta do to be able to get your shoes for retail. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Again, I will have the Wizard 3 review up for y'all tomorrow. I got another shoe that just came in today. I'm probably going to do that review for y'all Monday. And then it's another early review that I got, you know, and I'm going to hit y'all with that next week, Army. So a lot of good content. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army stands strong, like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get amusing. Yours old, him first season. The most beefy looking like two lefts. Two lefts cause your ass taking nail.